In this video, we're diving into one of the most underrated yet powerful tools in manifestation and reality creation, and that is gratitude. Now, this isn't just about saying thank you or keeping a gratitude journal. This is about understanding how true, deeply felt gratitude actually reprograms your inner world and helps bring your desires into form with much greater ease and flow. And if you're on your path of transformation, awakening, or manifestation, be sure to sign up for my newsletter below. The links are in the description and the pinned comment. And if you sign up now, you'll get one of my free guided meditations. So with that, let's get started. So first, let's talk about why gratitude is so powerful. Gratitude is more than just being polite or being positive. It's a vibrational signal that says, I am complete, I am fulfilled, I am full. Like I already am in a certain state. When Neville Goddard spoke of living in the end, gratitude was the natural emotion that arose from living in that end state, from living and truly believing that your desires are already fulfilled. So gratitude, when it's genuine, it aligns you with the energy of receiving. And as a result, your subconscious mind and the world around you begin to reflect that back to you. So this is reality creation at the emotional level, shifting from wanting to having. So now let's break this down a little bit further. So your dominant emotional state shapes what you perceive, how you behave, and what you expect. It's really the lens through which you see the world. So gratitude instantly shifts you and your focus from what's missing to what's already present and what you already have. And when you begin to focus on what's present, what's already in your life, what's working, what is supporting you, what's beautiful about your life, you begin to live in a frequency of abundance and not lack. Gratitude also helps us to calm down and regulate the nervous system, calm your mind, and create space for clarity and intuitive guidance. It makes you much more available and open to receiving. So even if you're not seeing anything change outside in the 3D world, gratitude still changes you internally. And that's always the first step to transformation. So now let's talk for a moment about polarities. So if we're speaking about gratitude on one side of the spectrum, what would be the opposite? One way to look at this is we have gratitude on one side and neediness on the other. You could also argue, wanting, needing, desiring, but needing something. So neediness, let's just go with that, says, I'll be grateful when I get it. I'll be happy once I receive what I want. But gratitude, on the other hand, says, I'm already living in the energy of having it. I'm already grateful right now. This thing or person or situation that I want is already present in my life. So neediness repels. I mean, just think like if in your life, someone who's really needy and clingy, that energy just repels you. But gratitude attracts. On the other hand, it's a very different and much higher vibration. So if you can genuinely feel thankful, even before that thing or situation shows up, you're collapsing the energetic gap between you and that thing or reality that you want. So you're signaling that you trust, that you expect good things, and that you're aligned and open to receiving. And this is what makes gratitude one of the most magnetic states for manifestation. So how can you start practicing more gratitude in your life to create your reality? Well, here are 3 very simple yet powerful techniques. First, as part of your manifestation practice, whatever you're doing, simply each morning, write down 3 things that you're grateful for as if they've already happened, but they're things that haven't actually happened yet in your world. So it's gratitude from the future in a sense. 3 things that you want to have occur, or 3 situations or things that you want to manifest. Write them down and say and feel, I'm so grateful for this amazing thing, this amazing person, this amazing new car, amazing job, whatever it is. And just feel it right now as though you already have it. But again, this is something that isn't yet present in your 3D reality, but you're feeling it right now and being grateful for it and thankful that it's in your life. Another thing you can do that is also very simple is just practice gratitude for all those little things throughout the day that go well. I feel like we've been so conditioned to complain about, the different challenges we have. Maybe just going to work, there's lots of traffic, we complain about that. The bus or the metro, whatever, is late, it takes forever, it's crowded, it's congested. But what about all those little, beautiful moments that happen during the workday or with family or friends? Focus on those little things. Maybe you go out to eat, with some coworkers for lunch, and you just have a really funny, kind waiter. Someone who just you just get along really well with, you laugh and joke, oh, that's a really good person. Something like that, just coming across somebody who leaves a really good positive impression. Or maybe somebody goes out of their way to do something kind for you. Oh, thank you so much. These little examples of gratitude throughout the day, just start focusing on the positive and not the negative, not complaining about everything. And we all have plenty of difficulties, but focusing on and being grateful for those little small moments of humanity and, kind things and wonderful things happening in your life. Start to appreciate those more and look for those throughout the day. And a third simple thing you can do right before you go to bed, replay your day and just pick out, 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for, no matter how big or how small. Maybe it's just something as simple as you drove home and there was no traffic. It was great. That's still something to be grateful for. That's my point. It's all about starting to tap in to the power of gratitude, seeing life through that lens where you're expecting to be grateful for all these things, big and small. Because whatever you focus on, that's what's going to grow. And when you start living from that place of gratitude and focusing on it, you're going to see more and more examples of it. And so for this last practice, again, just before you go to bed at night, really simple, just think of, 3 to 5 things. Oh, this was nice, this person did that, there was no traffic, whatever. But think about these very simple things before you go to bed, because this trains your mind to focus on presence and not the problems that we all have. And it's a great way to end the day before you go to bed. So now the question is, well, what do you do if you don't feel grateful for anything, that everything just sucks? You're not in a good place, there's lots of difficulty. I would challenge you that no matter how difficult your current situation may be, I am sure there's at least one thing, I'm sure many others, but at least one thing that's very positive and that you have to be grateful for. Maybe in whatever scenario you're going through, it's really difficult, very challenging, very stressful. I bet there's at least one person who is supportive and kind and there for you. I bet there's at least one thing you can find in that whole difficult situation to be grateful for. So, we all go through difficulties in life. It's normal. And I'm not trying to make light of, any stress or difficulties that anyone has at the moment. We all go through, different things in our own personal and, professional lives, but we can always find at least one thing in a situation that we're grateful for, and that's going well. And again, it could be something as simple as just a person who's supportive. And the key isn't to force it. It's to start to feel just a little bit better. And to just find, even in some of the darkest moments, that there's still a little bit of light. There's still hope. There are still things, however small they may be, at times, to be grateful for. So again, in closing, gratitude isn't just about being polite or being virtuous. It's really a certain frequency that we can tap into that really supercharges so many aspects of our spiritual growth and our manifestations and our development. So it's a shortcut to the version of you who already lives the life that you want. Let me know in the comments, what's one thing that you're grateful for right now in this present moment? Whether you have it or not. Maybe you're waiting for it to appear in the 3D, but you're still grateful for it in the present moment. And if you haven't already, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter to get your free guided meditation and join our growing community to create the life that you desire. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.